Hi, Rhea. How you doing? So, trying to look at that. Is that to say it's cold? Or did a scary snowman make you cry? Struggling to work out the picture. Ha ha sleep. Ha ha. RPG Ghosto? Sleepy, just woke up. I love that, like, I swear to God, this could be interpreted in so many ways. And that's what's fun about that. Ciao, Nicolo. I am apparently struggling to brain. I'm just fucking... I haven't heard the roofers today. And even if they're here, I think they moved past being right above our apartment. Yesterday was another thing. Jackhammers were involved. I'm pretty sure. The snow ghost is coming. Well, I sort of related if it was like something about it being cold and wanting to stay in bed, because it's like really, really cold here, comparatively for what we've been getting today. Not comparative to Canada. And that's not fair, by the way, to do that. I can still be fucking cold, alright? Don't compare my pain to yours. And we're supposed to get ice and snow tonight. But Jonathan, hello, doesn't have to go to work tonight, so fuck him. They took volunteers, sort of, to be off because they dropped our attainment by 15,000. Well, they dropped sort of the lines attainment that we feed by 15,000, so they ended up asking for volunteers. I was like, I'm probably gonna have to work anyway because I'm group lead, and I knew fuckface coworker of mine was gonna take the day off, so I don't think I would be as upset about working tonight if it wasn't gonna be so fucking cold and snowy and icy. We'll see if we still get that snow and ice when I go to work, but I'm trying to cutesily beg my boss to be like, so can we go home? Like, do we have a go home number? Do we have to stay all night? I don't like doing that because he then will start to like talk like he's going to, and then he like doesn't, and then it just becomes frustrating. Yeah, cold. I'm cold and tired. I was napping on the couch before now, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even, like, I used to be super excited for this game. So. Well, you know what? I kind of read it, and it didn't make sense, in the sense that we were talking about, but I was going with it. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome in. Hene? Hene Mickelmind? Close enough, maybe? You got sun for 3 days straight. I don't think we've had sun for 3 days straight. That is a thing that is happening. That's where I'm at, and we probably need it. Now, when we jump in here, we're gonna go straight into the chapter. So I'm hoping there's story. I'm sure there is. I'm sure what they've done is they've built us up to this whole big point of like, okay, we've been going through the monotony of our everyday lives, and now we're going to have just this smidgen of story right before we cliffhanger. And then I'm probably gonna drop this game series for a few months while I do anything else. Let's see. See a tiny streak of red on her, but the rest of the sky's odds. Ah, yeah. Don't know about all the advertising. I'm not usually... I usually don't see anybody after that. Oh, no, it depends. It depends on when you ask me that question, what you mean. And good morning, DJ. I'm enjoying the game, but I'm to the point where I'm also a little bit frustrated with it. Like, it kind of just makes me tired because and I had this discussion with somebody in the last stream. They did say that it gets better, but that yeah, there's so much dialogue and story technically in the first one, but it's very bland, repetitive, and boring. It can have its moments, but after a while, it's not engaging me as much as like some other like dialogue-heavy games could. I just don't know that they did like it's not definitely holding my attention as much as it could. Only on chapter 2. Yeah, after a while, I think we were about halfway through the game, and then I started going, okay, why are we not feeding into the plot points that we've been teasing? Like, because I started to see this trend. They would dangle that plot thread, and then they would pull it, and then they wouldn't even discuss it. Like, characters were not even acknowledging that that shit happened. And it was, and not even for story reasons, just because they were like, hey, here's this plot. Not even, here's this plot, here's this thing that resembles plot, but we're not going to give enough of it to actually make plot out of it. But we're still not going to give it to you. We're just going to pretend it didn't happen. It was very beyond teasing. I don't know. So then I just got a little bit tired after a while thinking about it. So then we just kind of started blazing through dialogue that was repeating itself over and over and over again. Hot chocolate? Yeah, story-heavy games, I think they gotta do it right. It's one of those things where it could go either way. And it doesn't mean that it's bad and that I won't play anymore. It's just more like I said, it's a little bit draining for me at this point, but we are getting into the last chapter. So hopefully some exciting things will happen, but I'm also a little bit afraid because this game has been, what's been engaging is the fights. The fights really, I think about.
Weeks. It was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening.
Also, their form of storytelling changes. It jumps kind of all over like this, and I don't know if it's good or bad, but it does jump.
With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over. And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace.
Uh-huh.
There, we were granted the honor of an audience.
Like, it's an enjoyable game. It's more like the fights have been the most engaging part. But they are so few and far between with how story heavy it is. That's just kind of where I've lost it because the story part kind of lost me a bit.
Along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess.
But like I said, I did discuss with somebody that I was hoping it got better, and they said that it does. It's supposed to get better with the next games. So just a little bit, basically kind of a slow start. And then if you can power through, I guess you're gonna engage a lot more in the next ones.
But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the 4 great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority. And the Chancellor and his close ally, Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis.
Oh, Machias. Minus 42 wind chill. Oh, that's just a nice spring breeze.
Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that was it. The explosion. So there's a lot of assumptions being made about what's happened to certain members of the Liberation Party.
With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict.
53? Yeah, we're like, I don't know, somewhere in the teens. I kind of refuse to look. The wind chill when I got off work was like 5 degrees.
Our concert performance worked out. And Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma.
Dude, please give me this. Please tell me you actually give us a song. Because if you don't let me hear this, I murder. I'm gonna murder this disc and throw it out the window. I have a balcony. I will throw it off the balcony into our frozen pool. That's where this is going.
To no one's surprise, all three of them were quick to raise objections.
Look at Machias and you says that, like, oh god.
After Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists
peer
to
pressure
themselves to the inevitable.
They're saying peer pressure is a good thing. Oh my god.
Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well.
Oh, we didn't get to hear the music, did we? Oh.
It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result,
murder.
She was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her.
We got a motorcycle.
At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be
We're never gonna get to ride it, are we?
But after thinking it over, I finally agreed. With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir.
Backpacking!
It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
And the fan fiction section. I tried. Nobody writes about Gaius. I found one about
Anyway.
Eustace and Machias. It was questionable. I finished it though. Because who wouldn't? It was, I mean, it was one chapter, but you know. That bike better be a transformer. Swear to God. Alright, so it's October. I want a Halloween party. We better get a Halloween party. I want a Halloween party. I also want an actual, like, cutscene. I don't know why, but, like, I've never played through an anime game this long and never have an actual anime cutscene.
It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started.
Don't tease me. You know how bad I want this concert.
So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start.
I feel like there should have been a ribbon cutting at this point.
We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to.
We're high school students. That's all we do.
All right, everyone, let's do this and stay safe out.
I survived on cram nights. Like, that's the only way. Same way with my English papers and all of school. That includes college. 2 years of English classes in college and I still did that shit. You want 7 to 10 pages by next week? All right, 2 hours before it's due. Here you go. Engage the brain. Why is he staring creepily at that child? Yeah. Cram. I forgot to study for a psychology test in college and still got an A. I was also late for it. I was like 20 minutes late to the test. Forgot we had one. Thank God for that teacher having a fantastic structure to her class, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have passed it, but I want to thank you all for the effort you put in over these last 2 weeks. I hope we get to see the results of it. I am not going to stop begging for that. I also want to see the outfits that Crow would put Machias and Eustace in. This would be amazing. I would hope. And I hope it would be as revealing as the women's. Elliot's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. Unleashes the beast within. I just really want it to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. The whip marks will go away one day. Crow is shameless. Oh, but now I kind of wish we had Gaius. But maybe he's playing an instrument in skimpily clad clothing. The songs are coming together quite nicely. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? What is that? Like, I mean, the way he says that, I have to say it's something other than just the fact that they're singing a duet together. And the song is really sounding great. Uh-huh. The boys will all be under spell, yeah. What about the other two? I'm pleasantly surprised at Marcus and Eustace, who knew they'd work so perfectly together. Everybody knew, because this is like, just, it's gotta be. Like, the two people that like actually seem to hate each other, actually like each other, and work so well together. Crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part! Speak for yourself, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Oh god, it's the alcoholic. Oh, our bunny is still there. Yay! Oh god, we're going back to the old schoolhouse. Okay. Class 1's been hogging the auditorium. Of course they have. An operetta. First floor of the old schoolhouse. Should be a fine makeshift auditorium. He's got, like, first day PTSD. Accidental motorboating. That's nothing worth mentioning. I only think about it every night. How did he find out about that? Yeah, true. Crow. Shameless. Shameless crow. Costumes. I want to see the costumes. Rehearsal written in every blank. Yes, indeed. Okay. So that might give us a free day? We're gonna have student council tasks. And looking in on the schoolhouse. If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just ring me on my Arcus. I'd be happy to tag along. Alright. It's gonna be interesting to see the route this takes, because I feel like there's something more to the schoolhouse. Like, they're making this up, it looks like, to be like any of the other chapters, even though it's like technically the epilogue chapter. According to how everybody else puts it. I don't know how the game puts it, but it looks almost structured like a normal chapter. So I feel like we're gonna get to the old schoolhouse and something's gonna happen. Alright, where's our tasks? Slip to their minds. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. So that's from Instructor Beatrix. And we read the comments. Or we read the comments, I'm not sure. I don't know the context. We're doing a special feature here at Radio Trista. Running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need? So gotta go to Radio Trista. And a mail mix-up from Year 1, Class 2. Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped with our preparations. Could someone please deliver this for us? We'll be outside Class 2's second year classroom, preparing for the festival. Cool. What? Don't neglect concert practice. Angie's in trouble. She's grounded. Yeah, I could see that. Angie would just be... just kind of bowl everybody over. Some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late. New task? Or what? Or just a way... Yeah, I was gonna say, or just a way to say goodbye because, like, they feel like there has to be a reason for them to go their separate ways other than just like, alright, I'm gonna go do my shit. See you later. Why are you staring at a blank board? Class 3's event is Gate of Avalon. Is this the gate? Let's just sit here and stare at it. That'll... I feel like you should have some company for this. No supplies. 50 pamphlets. That's a lot of pamphlets. Huh. Nothing going on here. Hello. I love how everybody needs to get going on everything, but they're just standing there staring at blank boards. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, it's a conspiracy! Is it? Is it now? So you need to be staring at it on this side. We're just looking at it. If we stare at it long enough, it will turn itself around. Apparently. This is the field. Oh my god, there's people everywhere. Holy hell. Look at all the boxes. All the horsies. Yay. Why are you conspiring back here? Wait, what? Mind explaining what's going on? Side project? A gambling racket. Cafeteria tickets. Wait, what are we betting on? What are we betting on? It involved Gaius. Huh. Wow. Super Stallion. Hey! Alright. Well, we usually fast travel over here, so I'm just kind of like, hey, we'll just walk around for once. The gymnasium. Anybody in here? Hi! Oh my god. What is this? Giant whack-a-mole? Holy crap. Someone must have messed around with it yesterday. Why won't it work? What? It's whack-a-mole, isn't it? They made a whack-a-mole. Hello? Oh my god, we can. Let me turn on the showers. I don't know. Oh, please tell me somebody is showering. That would be fucking fantastic. Lame. Whee! Oh my god. So many things. Alright, I suppose... No naked butt. Hello. Is something the matter? Nothing, I say. You're butting into my private affairs. But since you're here. Have you seen a notebook? No. It's his pornography. That's my bunny. I bought a bunny. A shoulder bunny. Should be having fun. I need some clues before I can do that. Uh-huh. Alright, so, to the roof! This is a side quest that wasn't originally on our thingy. Oh my god, there's boards everywhere! I'm traumatized by the boards. Why are there that many just... Why does it look like they're storing them up here? He was up here, came along to check how everything was going, using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all our arrangements. Finding it should be a top priority. Alright, do you remember where he was standing? Oh, but he left right after that. He overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over to the area a little more. I think he even leaned over the railing a bit for that one. Aha, so that side. Aha. Hi! Excuse me, have you seen a notebook? First year boys? Where did they go? Someplace quiet so they could get a better look at it. The library? All the shinies. I see nobody in the library. Every button. I'm gonna do every button but the button I need. Someplace quiet? Come here, you little shits. Amateur shot, okay. Notebook's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so maybe it's one of the nobles. Oh, oh lord. Not this. I was like, I'm confused at what pictures. Right. I've never seen her before, but damn. It's probably for the best it gets returned to its owner. Guy seems pretty devoted to her too. If we tried to hold on to it, things might just get ugly. And so your internet's so fucking shit today. Oh lord. That's not good. What are they talking about? Make sure it gets back to the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval. I kind of want to check. That'd be about it. I should head straight back and return it. Don't tell me you're a fan too? She isn't that well known in the Empire, but I guess you class 7 types are pretty worldly. Okay, now I'm really curious. Can I look? No. Dick. Ya dick! I found your porn. I found a notebook. You sketchy bastard. Did you look inside? I tried with all my might, but the plot won't let me. Oh, you dropped a picture. Is this... I guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. Seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest artists of our time some dancer? Foolishness! Oh my god. She is a member of Crossbell's highly esteemed theater troupe, Arc en Ciel. You're 1 letter shy of infringement there, buddy. Known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with acrobatic feats that would blow your mind. Your internet's bad. Why is everybody's internet suck? Don't give it to mine. I have to stream. I don't want it to be contagious. Brixia Mao's many charms. Those who don't should hang their heads in shame. I thought it was going a totally different direction than that, and I'm pleasantly surprised that it wasn't that dark. Cast an leading role almost immediately after abuse. Okay. The recent terrorist attack on Crossbell has impacted Arc en Ciel just as it would any other citizens. Move to your phone. Ugh. Oh, that was the last thing I expected to hear from him. Gotta go. I got golden bill. Not a bribe. Not a bribe. Just, thank you. Duly noted. Just call it final chapter. Okay, so yeah, that was an extra. Right. Yeah, Fujoshi, I believe is how that is. Is what you're going for? Can we talk to you? Have you read the good book? No good could come of this. Alright, where is the fucking fishing guy? Like, I was gonna talk to him because I ranked up. I was gonna see what else I could buy. Where else can you fish around here? My bike now. Ha 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 ha. Uh-huh. All of it. Arr. I really don't think I'm gonna be using it on anything else. We'll make do with what we have. I want all the money. You know what's sad is that I can't seem to actually go back to other areas. Mutakumo megalith. Pandora. How much would this be? 70, 80, 90. Oh, it'd be most of my money. Accuracy plus 75%. But we can't really, we don't have enough to like level up. Speaking of Fujoshi. How's Jonathan? Jonathan is great. He's in the other room. He's excellent because he doesn't have to go to work tonight. And he's laughing because I do. So, fuck him. We were gonna make him bring us pizza for a pizza party. But then I also don't want to make him drive if it's gonna be shitty weather, so. HP, EP, CP regenerate on field. So, that effect I would imagine would go up. No arts on this one. Damage of offensive arts. Like, I kind of wanted to use more of these. I don't know. I wonder if I could speedrun like another playthrough where I do more of these, but I want to be able to skip like everything. Any dialogue. I guess I won't buy it because I just don't know. That there's anything. Okay, where's the, okay, class. Okay, there's that. Male mix-up. Outside class to second year classroom. Cool. So I need to go to school. Somewhere in the school, yes. Aha! Whee! God. More bored staring. Ugh. Have you seen my package? I've got a minute. Pillars of Eternity 2! Shit. I hear that people really enjoy that game, but I have not played myself. Probably won't. Are these cones? I've heard about it. I've got other things, like, on my mind. I'm debating on what to do, because I don't really have the money to buy any more games, because I need to call unemployment today, see if I can actually get a hold of them, because I was off for 2 weeks. I have no money. So I lost, like, over $1,000 worth of income. Or, like, 1,200 or so. But then when I tried to file for my unemployment, things got fucked up, and it's... But tomorrow, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Encore Edition thingy is coming out. Played that back on the Wii U. Fantastic game. And I was wanting to try to play it with you guys at some point. But I can always get that sometime down the road because we got the Yakuza collection coming out in February. I gotta make sure I'm solid on my pre-order there. And then... Happy I could help. I kind of was wanting to check out Astral Chain sooner rather than later. Can't afford to spend money on extras because gas prices went up. Now you're paying about $60 a tank. Oh, yeah, you drive really far, so use it up pretty fast. Books. Books to their rightful owners. I'm just gonna go with the logical thing, and I'm gonna go somewhere in the library, and then when that's inevitably not it. Books. They're not... every other day you feel... Ugh. Yeah, I used to drive about half an hour to work. Each way. So I filled up a lot more often, like once a week. Or so, just depending on how much driving I had to do, but about once a week, I guess. But now it's like once a month, every month and a half, maybe. Just depending on how much driving I do. Fuck me. Oh, the bookstore. Well, that makes sense. I'm like, who could possibly want books? Oh my god. Fuck you. Just might have had a look. Of course he doesn't mind, it's not his package. Oh, yeah. Full of books, not a regular stock. Slim short story. Right. See if, I see nothing. Haha! Found you, you bitch. And we've come full circle. Ah, no, it's not her. Alright. Wait, maybe the student, or let's try the rooftop. Because if it's for the festival, I guess it could be anywhere. Hey. Yeah, student union building. Let's go upstairs. I don't remember all the clubs, so like if there's a club that's like the book club, then yeah. I'm not... Do we never get to go up here? Like they teased like we were gonna since we were like nobles and shit. But oh, they were a bitch about it. Another thing that they pretend never happened. Fuck this game. They're like, stay tuned until part 4 to do the things that we teased in part 1. How about you suck my balls? Have you read a good book lately?